Yo guys, it's Attic back here with another video. What's going on? I hope everyone is doing alright. Now I apologize for being inactive for 3 months on this channel. I guess the reason is that I kinda ran out of stories to share. Now, I know, I'm going to be upfront today, alright? My life, believe it or not, has been kind of very uneventful. I'm not lying, dude, but since time has passed after my last upload, I have some stories to share again, so let's get right into today's story. I know, you read the title. I'm going to be one of those edgy kids, alright? One of those edgy kids sharing their cool little dank stories. Ha! It's lit, fam. Alright, I'm sorry, I'll stop. So I'm going to be talking about the first time that I ever smoked weed, alright? Now, a lot of people tend to make this video, alright? But I kinda wanted to share my experience as well, dude. So, I have recently been hanging out with one of my friends from high school again, alright? I hadn't seen this guy in ages, so I decided to call his ass one day, alright? He picked up and I suggested that we'd go hang out that day. So we met up and he took me to this one spot, alright? We went in there and lo and behold, I ran into yet another old friend. He owned the place, which was pretty cool. We were just hanging around, listening to music, playing some video games, you know, the good stuff. Now, I was aware my friend, which I had called to hang out earlier, smoked weed, alright? For the purpose of this story, we'll call him Drake. And I'm only calling him Drake because he hates Drake. The other friend, we'll call Snoop Dogg. Now, I was just sitting there in the sofa, minding my own business, when suddenly, Drake started grinding some weed, alright? Now, I was not surprised or perplexed by this at all. He rolled a joint and passed it around with Snoop Dogg. I, of course, didn't smoke it. Now, night was fast approaching and we were going home, alright? I said my goodbyes to Drake and Snoop Dogg and we went our separate ways. Next thing I know, I would go chill with Drake at Snoop Dogg's place nearly every single day. So, seeing them stoned as fuck was honestly funny as fuck. But something was lacking, alright? I wanted to experience what they were experiencing, alright? It's pretty normal, I guess. So, next day at school, I'd go to that one guy that could manage to get anything that you wanted. I remember buying a butterfly knife from him once, I don't know, but I went over to him and slipped him a 10 euro note, alright? He knew what I wanted, and he was like, alright, I got you, tomorrow, alright? So, next day came, and he gave me what I paid for. Simple. Now that evening on the same day, I couldn't go over to Snoop Dogg's place. So I called Drake to meet me at the town hall, alright? Now I asked him to hold on to my stuff until tomorrow. So next day came around, alright? And it was Saturday. If I remember correctly, I had to go to work. Not even bothered at all. But hey, money, am I right? After a tiresome day of work, I called Drake as we went to Snoop Dogg's place. Drake went out to fetch more people to chill with us that night, so Snoop Dogg gave me my weed. He made me roll a joint, alright? Now after some effort, I managed to get it. I lit it and smoked some. I passed it to Snoop Dogg. Now, Snoop Dogg had been smoking weed for a couple of years, alright? So he basically knew when weed was shit. Alright, so he had some tufts and he told me that that weed was straight fucking garbage, dude. And yes, looking back now, it really was fucking garbage. So we unfortunately had to smoke this shitty joint, not feeling any effects of it at all. By the time our joint was finished, Drake had returned with at least 5 more people. 3 of these people all had weed with them. Now Snoop Dogg told me they always had good stuff, alright? So they rolled a joint and started passing it around, alright? Now, eventually, the joint found its way to me, so I smoked some of it, and 5 minutes later, I could feel the effects, dude. My imagination was running crazy. My imagination was all just flashing images with very subtle colors for some reason. Now, 2 joints later, I was baked as fuck, dude. My imagination was running even more crazy at this point, and my muscles also felt super relaxed and overall just very nice. Now, I was glued to the fucking sofa, dude. I couldn't get up anymore, alright? I was in some kind of alternate universe at this point. Now, suddenly, I started getting hungry. So, Snoop Dogg got some snacks and he gave me some chocolate bars. Now, I don't know if it is just me, but whenever I am high as a fucking kite, food just tastes 10 times better, alright? Those snacks were fucking amazing. Now, I was high as fuck, but I was super happy. I was super happy and grateful to be alive and grateful to have such good friends. Now obviously, I started zoning out as well. Now night was fast approaching and the people Drake went to go and fetch had to go home. Alright? Now, it's a tradition when you're in Snoop Dogg's place to give everyone a fist bump whenever you arrive and leave. So the people that had to go were giving everyone fist bumps, including me. But I didn't notice their fists were reaching out to me. So Drake had to nudge me out of my alternate universe. So I gave everyone fist bumps and they all went home. Now 2 hours and 2 joints later, I went home as well, high out of my fucking mind. When I was walking down the street, I felt so confident, so relaxed, so good, so happy. All the positive things were just racing through my mind, dude. Now I got home, jumped in bed, and started staring at my ceiling for the next 10 minutes. I fell asleep super relaxed and super happy. The next day, I was once again in my normal state of mind. But hey, I was feeling good that day. Alright, so that concludes my story of my first time smoking weed. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and to subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you guys next video. Peace.